what are the signs that somebody is maybe heading toward being a hoarder later in life? So say me right now, or somebody who's a teenager. What would the signs be that I might have a problem later in life?
Okay, one of the things is that we have an unusual attachment to things. And it's spoken of some children that they will have everything in their room in just such a place.
Right.
And they know the second they come in if someone has touched it. And that causes them to become distressed.
Wow.
And so if mom is trying to get the child to clean up the room and the child gets excessively upset because of things have been touched or at the idea of getting rid of things, this is an early sign.
I thought all kids were kind of selfish and they don't want to get rid of their things.
They are, but there is an extreme. And when parents are finding that the child is bringing in every stick that is in the yard and keeps every stick in a bag and then adds another bag when that bag is full.
Oh.
And the parent thinks they're just sticks, but the child doesn't see it that way.
It's something important.
It's something important. Another sign that things would be developing would be excessive acquiring. If your closet has a lot of clothes that still have the tags on it, and then moves to where it has piles where the tags are on it, if you're buying things and saying, if I don't like it, I'll take it back, but never taking it back, that's a sign. Acquiring often accompanies hoarding in a number of different ways. If you find that you emotionally connect with shopping to deal with bad moods, or to reward yourself when you're feeling really good about something, then that would be an issue to examine.
I love shopping, and I do that. And I do have clothes in the closet that have tags on them still.
Do you ever return items to the store?
Very seldom. If and when I get rid of them, I give them away, or I load up a thing and that one's off to Goodwill or something. So I do get rid of things, but no, I still have a lot that I haven't worn in years.
If you find that you are financially investing in items beyond your capacity, that would be a sign to look at the acquiring habits.
Wow.
One of the exercises in the Buried in Treasures group is that we go on non-acquiring trips, going to those places that trigger us to buy things that we know we don't need, but that we become so emotionally engaged with in that moment that we're only focused on it and have to have it. And so we encourage people to do non-acquiring trips, because if we just say, I'll stay away from that place, avoidance never works long-term. It works short-term. But if we get the right concerns and issues that fall in place, we can find ourselves leaving a store with a ton of things that we never intended to get.
Oh, because we didn't really fix the problem.
Because we didn't fix the problem. We only started avoiding going to that place.
Okay.
And so there is a lot of anxiety in dealing with hoarding. It's not something that comes easily and naturally. Often in the group, we'll have a place where you can just feel the anxiety in the room. This happened the other day when we moved into the first session on discarding items. And it's one thing to talk about discarding. It's another to say, which 3 items am I going to bring with the intention of discarding it next week to the group? So to say that the group is a relief is true, but to say that it's non-anxious would be dreaming, because real change is happening and people are addressing real problems that they live with.
So if I have several of those symptoms with the shopping things and the tags and the clothes that I have in the closet for years, does that mean that I might become a hoarder later on? Or does that mean I am a hoarder now?
No. Having things doesn't mean that you're a hoarder. The things that would make it hoarding would be if the things have changed how you're able to use your house.
Oh.
You're no longer able to sleep on your bed and you sleep on a chair.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because you can't get to your bed.
Back to the basics.
Back to the basics. So that the way that you live your life is disrupted from its normal expectations.
Got it.
If you met someone who hoarded outside, the chances are 1 in 30 that you're working with someone who does. And they will be perfectly put together, and you would never dream that they bore this burden.